to start off by, I was actually forced into being a massage therapist. Well, my first massage, it was Ashiatsu, have you guys heard of that? And I was kind of scared to death in a way because the person that was giving me the treatment did not explain what I was doing, what it was actually doing, in really broken English. So I was prone on the table, and I looked up, and he's standing on me, hanging on the beams and stuff. So that actually scared me for a few years because that's my first massage. I've had many since then, and I love that treatment, but the first time, if you're not explaining things, it's really scary. So so a few years afterwards, my mom, she was getting regular massages for fibromyalgia, and she kept bugging me, you gotta go to massage school, because I was working with the mentally ill, mentally disabled, chemically dependent, all those different areas. I was always in the health field, but I never really felt content. So after a few years of my mom bugging me, I finally listened to her, which you have to usually do to your moms, and I enrolled in massage school. And my first day of massage school, I was kind of terrified in a way too, because it was Sister Rosalind's massage school. You guys probably haven't heard of that, but yeah, okay. But it was run by a nun, but she was saying like things that are a little bit controversial, like with yoga you're worshiping the devil and all these things.
That downward dog position.
Yeah. So it kind of scared me that first day too, but I didn't want to disappoint my mom, so I decided to just continue with the whole program. But I really fell in love with massage, and I just felt that I just had this whole connection. Because I myself, ever since I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. And I got to do repetitions, I got to do things over and over again. So once I got into massage, I was free in a way. And so I got that repetition and doing those kind of techniques and those strokes. And then a lot of my sessions actually started going away when I was actually massaging. So that helped me in a great way. But then for me, once I got out of massage school, being a male therapist, and my first job was working in a spa. And sometimes people would actually call in asking for female therapists all the time, so that's probably not the best place for a male to start off sometimes. But I made it work. And it just took a while. I mean, for males, it just takes twice as long to get established. But females have their own problems too, so it's not just males. What I realized once I got in the field that it's not just the males that are having issues getting clients and stuff. And then then I worked in the field for a few years, and then this opportunity came up to teach. And I never wanted to teach in my life. I mean, that's one thing I said when I was going through massage school, because I kept questioning the instructors all the time, challenging on them, and I would be afraid to have me in class. So that's why I was a little bit scared to be an instructor. But this opening came up when my past friends, they called me up saying there's an opening at a school business for the massage instructor position. And what I did was I had an interview on Friday, and then Monday I taught. So it was very scary, and that whole first quarter I wanted to quit. But luckily my dad, he's a school teacher, and he taught 5th grade all his working career. And I would constantly call him every day, what do you do in these kind of situations? But at least I had some backup in a way. But just imagine a lot of instructors back in the day, I mean, they're just booking a syllabus and here teach, and it's nerve-wracking. So I really enjoyed it in a way because I was able to share my knowledge with the students. But I had to relearn everything, because when you're out in the field, you forget the term effleurage, petrissage and stuff. You forget those basic things. But I had to go back and reread the book to explain to the students in a basic form that way. So I did that for 11 years, loved teaching, and after a few years of teaching, I got frustrated with students when they did come to class, and then the next day they expected me to go over the stuff again. So I was looking for information on the internet for techniques and more information on massage in general, but there wasn't much out there. So what I did was I kind of rebelled in a way, and I just started putting all my content, all my information out on the web. And the reason why I came up with massager, one of my students actually called me that. So, oh, you're such a massager, because I was remembering massage facts and everything just off the top of my head. Then the next day, once I've been told me that, that's when I got the domain, and that's it. And I just couldn't believe somebody didn't have it. So in 2006, that's when I started massager.com. And I started off with just taking pictures and PDFs, and so people could just download them that way. But I noticed that some people are a little bit more visual, so they actually have to see the techniques. So that's when I started recording my techniques. I first started selling the DVDs on Amazon, but then after a while I just said, heck with it, I'm just going to give everything away for free. So I cut everything up into clips, threw it all on YouTube. And now I have over 3,800 videos on YouTube, so I'm just constantly putting out content of massage-related stuff. And in 2010, that's when my first massage event was the World Massage Festival down in Kentucky. And I didn't realize that so many people knew me once I went to there, because the thing is, I get emails a lot, but when I actually went there, people would actually come up to me and, oh, you're the massage nerd, and I start blushing and laughing and stuff. I'm just not used to that, but I mean, it's a hard thing to get used to being well known, especially when you don't know the people. But it's making it a lot easier with Facebook now, because as long as you have decent profile pictures, please. I mean, it helps. Don't have it over your cats and things like that. Make sure it's actually your face and it didn't help. And then this year, I quit teaching, and just because the trend in some of the schools are starting to shut down some of the schools or merge, and I just wanted a little bit different avenue. So I started working for Bob Mattel in April, and as their social media director, just because I've been doing Facebook, Twitter, YouTube especially all these years, I just felt natural to kind of merge to that area then. So I've been working from home mostly, going to all the conferences, so I've been doing a lot of interviews with therapists, with vendors, instructors, and things like that. But if I had anything to change about this whole situation, so like that, I wouldn't. It's because I'm just so in love with massage. And with my wife too, she puts up with me because I'm on the computer. It's like 24/7, constantly doing things. But at least I keep telling her, at least you know where I'm at. So
except when you're with me.
Yeah. She tracks my iPhone.
Oh. Give it to my girl.
Yeah. But my office is downstairs, and she's upstairs, and she'll actually instant message me. And that's how we communicate sometimes. Well, thank you very much.